artist coming to the stage, also represented for Buffalo. Give it up for Brandon Williamson.
Let freedom ring through waves of sound that refuse to break. And seashell phones placed in my ear offer me the only reminder of what could have been until their mistake. These are the chronicles of a wrongfully accused, exonerated convict recently set free. Like a man walking along the shore, acquiescing to the tainted taste of justice. It's hard to create a spark for anything when your sticks are drenched in society's spit. So my fire for life refuses to ignite. In spite of America's reinstatement of my rights, resurrected from that night when the life of a woman who just happened to be white was taken from this earth and ascended into flight by a culprit whose melanin skin seemed to lack light. And as the officer read me my rights, I knew I fell victim to a utilitarian government despite the fact that I don't even fit the description. But when that description is drawn using charcoal on the canvas of ashes and observed by the blindfolded pupils of Lady Justice, then she can't see anything but ignorance. So that was her depiction. Now 7 years after my wrongful conviction and after the justice system realized that it had failed, I stare into the horizon with the realization that my lifeboat had already set sail. And so I tread back to reality, where I'm embraced with America's apology check, made out to the man I once was for the amount of five years of prison, yard abuse, and showers behind locked doors. Somebody write me a check to make up for my children growing up without a father, like far too many adolescent adults waiting for a father figure to appear in the clouds. Somebody write me a check to make up for the absent tears refused to be shed before a room full of crickets because no one is willing to hear what I have to say. My silence is why they pay. So take your check and shut the fuck up. And you know what? I'll take that check to acquire 2 toothpicks to separate my eyelids, because on the dark side lives the wallpaper where my dreams once resided. And to the judge that presided, assassinated them with a bullet-sized period at the end of my life sentence. And time has no cure for insomnia or recurring daydreams. So flashbacks of the forest behind me remind me of the endless bars that reach to the sky, and the only way to break through is to get high so I can think again. Make my liquor bottle cry so I can drink again. Heroin and cocaine can close my eyes so I don't have to blink again. And an overdose of drugs can take me on a ride through Death Valley, where I can finally rest in peace again, where I'll never have to wake, all because of their mistake.
So that was Brandon Williamson, represented for Buffalo. We have 3 more poets to go in the first round before we have to say goodbye to some of them. Judges, what are y'all saying for